Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number SP1025. This is a version of the SP25, it's SP1025, which is a cone head style feature with a threaded rod, but this is for a 2 1/4 inch thick door, which means that the length of the threaded body is 2 3/4, even though this one I think is just a little heavy on 2 3/4. Yeah, it should be 2 3/4. It should run a 1/2 of an inch longer than your door thickness. So obviously this client is doing a pair of pulls back to back, and they have a door that's thicker than average, thicker than typical, or more common. 2 1/4 certainly not an unheard of door thickness, and that's why you would need a longer bolt. This is an SP1025, which means it is 1/4 20 thread. If you change that part number, that thread size can certainly change. That means that this is a cone head feature where in the back of the what would be the interior handle, you would have literally a hole drilled in it, and then cross bored into that hole would be a smaller hole that's drilled and tapped for the SP1065 set screw that would then nest into the area here, and that's how you would hold the interior handle on. So exterior handle goes on, the bolts go through the door and they thread into the tapped holes in the outside handle. Now that's all captive. Here comes your interior pull handle. Okay, and then you bring that set screw and tighten that up. And there's a link to that set screw down below this video. Speaking of down below this video, there is some supporting documentation, so let's switch to that now. Okay, so this is the item that we are looking at, and the extended description tells us it's a 1/4 20 cone head machine screw, 2 3/4 length for a 2 1/4 door. This would be what's considered a Type 5 mount from Rockwood for back-to-back. Set screws aren't included, but you can order them here. Okay, technical drawing of the item, should you be so interested to see what that is. It's literally this bolt listed here, and the 1025 is available in several different lengths. All the way up to for door thicknesses that are several inches thick. And all that changes is the length of the threaded portion. And when you get very long, the cone head portion of this will then get converted into being I think an SP1027 is the part number. Yeah, it will. So what they'll do is if you needed bolts for a 6-inch thick door, it's going to be a piece of 1/4 20 rod with this cone head bolt, the SP1027, threaded onto the end of that threaded rod is how they'll do that. Okay, so that's your technical drawing and product catalog. Okay, so the product catalog will show you the sister products to the SP1025. The SP1056 is the same bolt, just for a 5/16 diameter thread. Double cone head. Here for 1/4 20, the SP1052. The advantage of that is you will then have 2 set screws holding your pull handle on, and that's certainly advantageous. I would certainly be considering double cone head bolts with the thickest thread type possible in those instances where you are expecting substantial volume and maybe even use that borders on or is just outright vandalism on the doors, cruel heavy usage, like in a school. The SP1026 is that set screw that would go along with that, and you'll need 1 set screw for every area that it would nest into. So for the SP1052, you would need 2 for each bolt, and you would generally use 2 bolts for a set back-to-back, but you may not. You might have a push bar and a pull handle where you have 1 common end where you would use 1 back-to-back bolt, and then 2 free ends where you would use a different configuration of mounting. Now, link to the manufacturer's page here. That's a very handy link because it will allow us to review not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog of their core product line, their typical trim and auxiliary hardware. And these SP1025s would certainly be a part of that, but they'll also be a part of the architectural door pull catalog as well. And that's over 100 pages of literally decorative or architectural door pulls. They're made of, architectural base material, stainless, brass, bronze, aluminum, leather wrapped, rubber wrapped, made out of wood or infused with wood in certain areas. Just a tremendous offering of material. The leather wrapped poles are really nice because, as are the rubber wrapped poles. Leather wrapped poles, you're generally going for a look. But a rubber wrapped pole with the Santoprene, that's awfully nice in the environment where, imagine a southern climate, and those pole handles are baking in that sun all day long. It's just not going to work to have a client walk up and pull your door open on something that's probably every bit of 130 degrees in temperature, or whatever it might be. So rubber is nice because it will obviously take away that exceptional discomfort. Leather is just gorgeous because it is, obviously. They can do custom finishes on that leather as well. Just an absolute staggering amount of options when it comes to decorative door pulls. Okay, let's finish up this video on camera, but before we do so, other encyclopedic documents are here, older catalogs. I know that we have a mid-century Rockwood catalog that we're in the process of scanning, and we'll get that material added up to this. Let's finish up this video on camera. In conclusion, I'm quite partial to Rockwood in terms of what they do, their caliber of expertise, their caliber, their extremely high quality fit and finish. Everything they touch is just very, very well manufactured in the sense that when you get it, you receive it, and you look at it, your initial reaction is, wow, that's made by somebody who understands the manufacturing process. And they get it in your hands and it looks like it's finished hardware, like it's meant to go directly to its application. Their technical support is exceptional. Their customer service is at least as good. Their lead times are the absolute most predictable, reliable, and dependable shipping lead times of any manufacturer that we work with. Any questions on the SP1025 for a 2 1/4 inch thick door, or any other, that's a number 3 Phillips drive, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.